Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the second-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes on the field first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Not before a solid game that time.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback keeps the football. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, you just can't talk about the Clemson Tigers without getting to a mobile quarterback. And this is another example of how deadly they can be in this dual-threat offense that they love to run.
Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's looking to scramble. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And he knocks it right through the uprights. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick. That drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The Owls offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk. Them today.
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They bring him down after a short gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. Spins away from defenders. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. Important third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
He's going to take off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. They'll hand it off. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here comes a handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. Be a running back for Clemson. You have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And the quarterback keeps it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Now the important point after attempt. No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Kennesaw State 14, Clemson 3. Return drops out of bounds.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape defense with a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to pass here. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. A quick juke to get free. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. pulls it in. It's Turner. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Important third down play coming up after that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looking to pass this time. They'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Looking to throw it on first down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Clemson, 10. Return runs out of bounds.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first down, it's play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. He's moving out of the pocket now. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Clemson. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
This one will be fair caught. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Always looking to throw. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the return man decides to signal fair. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you're doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. Now play number 9 on this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's going to hand this off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They kicked the field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. But when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The pass rush closing in. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Ball carrier brought down in what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kurt. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Willis. Quick spin on the run. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught over the middle. It's Turner. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down.
And the sophomore making an impact play. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and they get him down after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That gain sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Punt team ready to boot it away. It's a fake, direct snap to the up man. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The DB's backing off from the line now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit just before the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Second down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Pulls it in. It's Williams. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 42. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. It's a huge gain. The stop was finally made at the 41-yard line. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the heat in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually they're going to hit some big plays.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to make a play deep downfield. They took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.